Alright, hi guys. We're Team Chromatic. I am Catherine and this is Taylor.
Who are we? We are just art students here in Conway. We both have an emphasis in graphic design, and we have common interests in illustration, minimalism, and color. But we also have a strong desire to build a more active community, especially in the arts. We narrowed our question down to how might we help Conway grow its arts and culture scene, because we're obviously both involved in the arts and just figured that'd be the best place to focus our efforts.
This was part of our designing process we did. It was like the brainstorming part where we just took a bunch of ideas and separated them in different categories, trying to figure out, what we could focus on for our topic.
This is the organization we ended up pairing with, and we're showing you this. This is their a screenshot from their webpage, and I think it shows that it needs some help a little bit. It at least needs some love with the logo. I think that it's all pixelated and it doesn't embody what a umbrella organization of the arts could be. I don't think so. We decided to pair with them and help them out as much as we could.
Okay. Upon starting, we did some research. There was actually a survey that they had conducted last year for CAFTA, which is the organization we're working for, and this was just some of the statistics that we found, or that had already been found.
It's talking about which organizations the community is most aware of, and which really it's pretty heavy with the theater and performing arts, and not very much visual arts at all. Not that it really matters. It was just interesting to find out. And we also included some suggestions that were written in on the survey, and they were mainly just talking about how they wish that there was a calendar that everyone could use for the organization to find out, a one-stop shop of art stuff in Conway.
And this is a relationship map that we did, and it just kind of shows the relationships that we've conducted, that we need to work on. We did our main one in red, which is CAFTA, and it has direct links to, I guess, things that we've already contacted or have done, which is in green, and blue is people we still might contact in the future if we need to. But yeah.
So we got blasted into working with CAFTA pretty quickly because Arts Fest was already on its way, and that's an event it's a week-long event that CAFTA puts on each fall, and so we were really rushed into it. Mm-hmm. But we decided to make a photo booth for Arts Fest, the main booth event, which is on October 3rd. We've made a backdrop and a bunch of props we had a bunch of, this is us making it. We had a bunch of props that were art themed, so we had a paintbrush, a palette,
theater masks, a camera,
a quill, things like that. Embodied so everyone could choose which arts they were interested in. Mm-hmm. And we gave them little links to the CAFTA website as well, so that way, and this is our setup at the event.
Mm-hmm. So we had our photo booth on the left that people could stand in front of. We had a camera set back further, mm-hmm. so we could get zoom in on them and try and make them have cute little fun pictures.
Mm-hmm. I figured that it would be a good way to get people to come in and do a survey for us, so we could find out further suggestions that people had for the community of arts in Conway. And we also we told them that they could come back in a few weeks, and we gave them those cards, and they could come to the CAFTA website, and then there'd be a Dropbox link to all the pictures that were edited, so everyone can save them from there. Mm-hmm. And it's just another way to draw attention to CAFTA as an organization. And these are some other things that were happening during Arts Fest. There was a gallery opening in the library on Monday of the beginning of the week of Arts Fest. And this is just a puppet theater that was at the same festival that we were at.
Where our photo booth was.
Here's some other things that happened. We ended up being a part of a handstand contest. It got really involved, and everyone who was there was really playful, and there was really good energy the entire day. And the picture on the right is from there was an installation artist that was invited to come and show, and this is her piece. It was really beautiful. And it changed with the light. It was great.
These are just some photos that we took and edited from Arts Fest. So just, some people from our school came. Then we had some kids too that participated. They really got into it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And we really liked how these people were coming from Blackbird, and they were obviously theater people. They're promoting their play that was about to be put on, Shrek, obviously. And so they obviously picked the theater masks, which I thought was really great. Everyone got to pick and rummage through the props and find what they were interested in. And we really liked whenever kids got really into it. We would tell them to get silly, and then they would, sometimes they'd be shy at first, and then they would burst out with things like that, which is adorable. And we got all ages interested in it too. Everyone was excited to take a picture.
All right, and this is the app that we're working on for part of our project. We started off by doing some user persona profiles. So we just tried to make, some that people might actually use. So we have Hipster Henry, and it just has stuff like his hobbies and why he might, use our app and things like that. We also have Artsy Anna as well. So we were trying to just get music people and art people, everybody who would be encompassed in the CAFTA organization. So we had a few others, but we were just trying to reach out to all the different types of the arts.
This is our initial wireframe, or what did we call it?
Yeah, wireframe.
The original flow that we were trying to design for the app. And a lot ended up changing, but it's interesting to see how far we came. This is what it's starting to look like. We can page through them all. This is our high fidelity colorized version of it.
So you have your login, your user, then you register, and we have our settings up there too. We wanted to make it kind of minimalistic, so the events would stand out more as opposed to the app.
Because arts events tend to be very colorful and dramatic themselves. So any images of them, I'm sure, are going to overpower anything we have in the app.
And we tried to go with a color theme that was somewhat tied to the CAFTA logo as it is now, which we hopefully will help them fix later in the future.
But we wanted the first screen that pops up is going to be the events page, because we think that's the most important. You can organize it by events by type or events by month. And that way, it's just promoting getting involved in the community, because that's the most important thing that everyone was saying they needed is a calendar, a place that they can go see easily all of the events that are local. And then also with each event, you can donate some money if you want, or also later on you can volunteer.
So if you can't volunteer, you can still participate in those events. We have a thank you for your donation page with a confirmation email. We also have volunteer opportunities that you can just get some basic info on. And the button, when you click the volunteer button, you'll automatically be signed up because your app will be linked to your contacts and everything. So it'll
you're gonna have to make a profile. So
yeah, it'll sync you automatically, so you don't have to fill out anything. And we also have a thank you for volunteering page as well.
Then our community page, which is another way for people just to get involved. You can just see the people who are around you who are also interested in finding volunteer, donating opportunities, or just getting involved opportunities. We made some profiles like Sandy Smiles, and we made some people up like Holly H is a UCA art student, and she loves painting and crafting. You know, it's just trying to imagine who'd be using the app and everything. But this way you can get into contact with them and also see your friends. Yeah. And this is the link to the app if y'all want to click on it and play around and see how it flows through.
And this is part of.
No. So moving on, we started doodling out some ideas, and I went through and started organizing all of our files from so far, like that could be relevant to our book that we're going to make of our process with the project. And I painstakingly organized everything and separated it into 4 possible sections, and all the information that we had within those sections and how many pages they could possibly take up, just kind of trying to organize it out. And then I made some terrible thumbnails of a breakdown of it, and kind of like didn't really keep it in a very good order, but I was just scribbling out which way, like how it could possibly be arranged. And it would change a whole lot, I'm sure, but it was good to help organize what we have already and how we could fill 50 pages.
And for our video, we're thinking about making it an Arts Fest promotion, which is what we had our photo booth at, and just kind of spread awareness and try and get more people to come next year. So for that, we're thinking of having pictures of Arts Fest, like from our photo booth and some of the local things that were happening at other booths. And we're going to have like very positive music. And we're going to try and include the new logo, hopefully, that we design later on this semester, as well as information towards the end about CAFTA. So if people are interested, they can have somewhere to go to maybe sign up for more events.